Morning. So bucket number 1 is ready to feed, and I'm going to get it mixed up and served and see what the chickens think, although I have a sneaky feeling because they're all crowding around. They got their chicken scraps from the table yesterday, so they got our kitchen scraps and they loved it. So now they're like, what's she doing with the bucket today? All right, so here's bucket 1. You can see it's still bubbling. It's done 3 full days of fermenting. You can see the herbs that I mixed in there have come to the top. I'm gonna stir that up. And it's recommended with pellet feed when you're fermenting because it will be really, really soft, possibly a little runny. Sometimes chickens don't like runny food. A lot of people recommend that you add a little bit of dry food with it to kind of thicken it up a little bit. So I'm going to try that today before I serve it to them. So I'm going to get mixing. Okay, so I'm going to start putting it in our bucket. It's looking really good. I am draining it a little bit. I'm using what they call an Asian strainer. So the mesh strainer has little squares in it, but the Asian strainer looks like that. They are all in here. Okay, so I have mixed in a little bit of the dry feed, and as you can see, it's a much thicker, which I think I'm gonna like for them, a little easier for them to eat and less likely that they'll turn their nose up at it since it's not as runny. I'm not done emptying that bucket, but I went ahead and mixed this up to put it out for our very hungry women. These hens are ready to chow. So I put out bucket number 1. I don't know, guys, what do you think? I think they like it. All right, I restarted bucket number 1 now that I've served it, so it's starting its fermentation process over. Day 1. Today is day 3 on bucket number 2, so I will serve it tomorrow. Got it all stirred up and checked its process, and it's doing great. And these babies are just chowing down here and here. They loving it. And yes, ours get to forage all day long. This entire yard is theirs on this side, all the way around. And then they also have all of that side as well. So we did it and finished our first round of fermenting our chicken feed, and I think it was a success so far. I decided this time on bucket number 1, instead of putting the 3 gallons of water in there like I did the first time, I'm gonna start with 2 and see if I even need to add from there. I want to try to get the food to be a little more, a little thicker, so that I don't have to add as much dry feed. I had to add a little more dry feed than I anticipated this time, so that I could get it a little thicker after sitting in the water. And that is just one of the steps with pellet feed. So we'll keep going with this and see if there's a different kind of feed we want to use next time or in the future. But for now, I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Have a great day, guys.